Hi guys, chose my reactions, and this video I'm going to react to episode 13 of season 1 of Once Upon a Time. Let's get into it. You can't even jump over that? You call yourself knights?
I applied to law school.
That's amazing. Why didn't you ever tell me?
I don't know. Maybe because I didn't think I could actually do it. But I did. I got this today. I got in.
It's in Boston.
Why is it always Boston?
Do you think I fear you?
Huh?
Miguel? What are you doing here?
I came here to help you escape.
Huh?
Why would you do anything to help me?
Because I don't want to marry you either.
Okay.
What did you tell her?
I choose you.
Then it's time to tell Catherine.
You can't just say that you choose, you also have to take action.
I thought you came here to write, find inspiration.
Write in the book.
About our date.
See, I have a policy. I won't go out with guys who won't tell me their names. Find it weeds out the ones who like to keep secrets, like they're already married or they store body parts in their freezer.
It's August.
August?
August W. Booth.
Remember when you told me to stay away from David and I agreed?
Yeah, about
Yes.
that.
I didn't. Yeah, I know. You did.
Because I'm sheriff and you are a lovesick school teacher. Covering your tracks is not exactly your strong suit.
Well, I've been discreet. Discreet?
David, is there something going on that I don't know about?
Do you truly not know?
No.
What?
Something happened. I don't know what it is, but
Say
there's
it!
something that's preventing me from connecting. And it's not fair to you to let that screw up your life. Never seen anything quite so lifelike.
That's because the arm you're touching is actually Frederick's.
Excuse me?
Wait, it turned into
Statue.
gold.
Frederick saw the attack when no one else did and threw himself in front of my father, knocking him to safety. Because of my father's curse, he was instantly turned to gold.
All curses can be broken.
There is legend of a lake. Lake Nostos. Its waters are said to have magical properties that can return to you something that was once lost.
And yet you haven't tried it?
Of course I have. But the lake is guarded by a ghastly creature that drowns its victims. No one who's ever faced it has lived to return.
Don't give up hope just yet. If I succeed, you will be reunited with Frederick and your misery ends. If I fail, the misery that ends will be mine.
Rebounding it while adding new pages? Because I can't... I mean, I don't think you're just, you know, upgrading it.
What's the occasion?
The occasion is I love you.
It's Emma. I want to see her.
That little homewrecker.
Excuse me?
Oh, 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 oh.
She just couldn't stay away.
Ah! Regina, she
Talking about
doesn't know.
Why, Mary Margaret, of
Girl,
course.
why?
what's Mary Margaret got to do with this?
Never mind.
What's Mary Margaret got to do with any of this? Regina, do you know something?
They've been having an affair.
Everyone's
Everyone's lying to me.
wait till I find out your whole life is a lie. I am feeling bad for her, but I also don't really trust this. Because, I don't know. I feel like she's just using it for something else.
Hey, did you do it?
Yeah, it's bad.
I'm sorry.
You didn't tell the whole story.
It was really bad.
Confrontation.
Oh, hey, where are you going?
Catherine,
Would that guy be
I'm
Frederick?
sorry.
Oh!
Screw you, you're sorry.
But he said he would tell you.
Well, and he lied to you too. Good luck making it work. You two deserve each other.
I understand being mad at Snow, but I wouldn't give Charming a bitch slap, just saying. What the? I don't like the face that you just made. Don't get seduced now.
How about you stop having to control everything and take a leap of faith? You owe me a drink. Hop on. I know a good watering hole.
If you don't, I will.
So this legend, it says that if you drink the water from the well, something lost will be returned to you.
You know an awful lot about this town for being a stranger.
And you know very little for being the sheriff.
How do you know
Touché.
this? Have you been here before?
I know all of this for one very simple reason. I read the plaque.
Please.
It's good water.
What will happen? Other than getting sick from drinking that without filtering it.
Oh, gosh, I'm sorry.
Excuse me, I must not have been looking.
You.
Excuse me?
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I will not fall prey to your deceptions.
Really? You're immune to me.
Enough tests. Don't turn into snow. I beg you. Oh, for crying out loud.
I know you want to. I can feel it.
No.
E. Come on.
No.
Come on.
It's not you.
Yes, it is.
No.
I love you.
This is not real love. I felt it, and this isn't it. I know the difference.
Congratulations, Prince Charming. You're the first.
Of how many? Oh shit! That's kind of scary, to be honest. Ah! No, I don't like this. I don't like this. I hate this. I don't know why. It really freaks me out. Well, I wanted to make a very inappropriate joke, but I won't do it.
Who told her?
That is exactly the wrong question. The real question is, why didn't you do what we discussed? Why didn't you tell her?
No, I thought we could spare her feelings.
Right, you thought. Not we. You. And we discussed this.
What are you saying?
That we shouldn't be together.
The book. Gave her the water, finding lost items. Well, lost things. With the new chapters, new pages.
See the way he looks at her? He's never looked at me like that. Not even before his accident. If I stay here, I'll never be happy.
But you can't
And
go.
what about David?
You can't leave
It
though.
wouldn't matter. Him and Mary Margaret. I told them they should be together.
I'm sorry, you did what?
I can't see him, not now.
I'm so surprised how she handles with all this, but Regina won't accept this.
Good friend to me.
Thankfully, I was just being paranoid and it seems to be legit. Is it that guy? Is it that guy at the school?
But now you're free.
Ah, I'm so glad that it's all, you know, it wasn't some kind of scheme or anything.
This is James. He's the one who freed you.
Oh, you're gonna remove the letter, of course. If only she sent a text message.
I just have something I'd like to give you.
You found it. Where'd you get it?
I found it in a gutter. It must have fallen off the dump truck on the way to the junkyard and got tossed around in the rain and somehow made its way back to me.
Wow, that's crazy.
Don't
What
want to
other
ruin the
explanation
moment,
could
but
there
what
be?
the heck is added in the book? Can we please look?
She left here to break up your wedding because she's in love with you. Unless something changed her mind along the way.
Not something. Someone.
Yep.
Bring me his head!
Come on!
No, we're not gonna cut off his pretty head. Huh? Huh? What the fuck? Excuse me? Okay, well, another very good episode. Yet again, a lot of messed up things. But alrighty, very enjoyable episode. Once again, an episode that is focused on Charming and Snow White, their relationship, but especially on Charming when we're talking about the past scenes. We also get to see more about Catherine or Abigail, and I guess she wasn't a bad person after all. You know, I assumed that she's only, you know, a good person in the present time because of the few scenes we got to see in the past time. She looked a little. I'm not saying that everyone who's snobby is a bad person, but just to simplify it, I thought she wasn't, I don't know, the best. But in this episode, we found out that, you know, she's actually helping Charming, because she understands that he only wants to marry someone he truly loves, and she herself lost someone she deeply cared about in a very messed up way, because Frederick, you know, he actually, because he wanted to save her father, he turned into gold accidentally by the father. Very disturbing that he was gold. It took me a little sec before I realized. And really saddened me when she told Charming that, you know, she already tried to kiss him multiple times, like as long as even her lips started bleeding, just by trying to break the curse, you know, the true love's kiss, as we've seen before with the we've seen in the previous episode that it can in fact break curses, even I guess the Dark One curse. There was a moment where I was really, I guess, second guessing myself. I can be very paranoid of characters and think, you know, be very wary of characters. So I was scared that maybe it wasn't true, or maybe the story was true. But I don't know. I was kind of worried that she was using Charming for something else. I guess I didn't want to believe that she was truly, you know, also someone who is more complicated than would just seem if you just, I don't know, for what we have learned about her so far. But I'm happy that wasn't the case. I'm happy there was no double crossing or anything. Her story was all true, and I'm even more happy that Charming was able to help her with getting the water, and by pouring the water over, well, not really the statue, but the Golden Frederick, he got returned back to normal, and she was once again reunited with her true love. And it was all just very sweet moments. Really enjoyed that, and also really liked that scene at the water with the beast or whatever it was. That was the siren. I really thought that after he passed the test that she will be like, oh, congrats, you're like the first one, and, you know, take the water, take whatever you need, or maybe I have something else for you. When she dragged him into the water, that really disturbed me. I just found underwater scenes most of the time very disturbing. It really makes me feel claustrophobic, and their faces just look very unnerving underwater, but it worked well for this scene. It's intended for me to be scared, so it worked very well. Once again, great acting, and I'm really happy that, you know, not only did he manage to fight against it and see for it itself that, you know, it's just an illusion and that's not what true love is. He knows what true love is. He said it himself. He knows what it feels like. But I'm happy that they not just did it like in one try, that immediately it's like, oh no, this is fake. It took him multiple times. It really showed how hard it is to resist this magical seduction. So I like that it, you know, little by little, he kept on fighting, and whenever he was being tempted again, he once again fighted it off. I like that. I also appreciate that they didn't go the easy route by making Catherine Abigail like this a character that you would like to hate, a character who's just so no, they make her a sympathetic character, and I do feel bad for her, you know, especially in the present time, but also past time. So it makes it even more, I guess, hard to root for Snow White and Charming. Don't get me wrong, I am rooting for them, but I do feel guilty whenever they were having, I guess, their little affair or having their secret dates. It was totally not okay. Yeah, I was enjoying those moments. I mean, you could see me smile while watching those scenes, but it is because this is a special case that I can deal with that. In other shows, I would get so mad. No one should cheat. But because it's just complicated. He does have, like, he has those fake memories, fake life, but he also deep down feels this real emotions of Snow White. It's kind of coexisting. So I get that it's more complicated for him, but I do feel like a lot of times the things that he said to Catherine, he does mean that, and the things he says to Snow White, he also means that. I don't think he's he is malicious, but it's still, this episode, he was definitely not doing things the right way. And I know he said things like, I don't want to hurt anyone, but Snow White is right. Now everyone is hurt. He should have taken responsibility. He should have told the truth. He should have told the whole truth. Yeah, that was... But I can't say that I hate him now. I really can't say that. I'm still rooting for him, but I really hope, at some point he will be able to just 100% do what's right, just as he's doing in the past. But we'll get there, I'm sure of that. But I don't know. Another thing I also wanted to pick out was when Catherine told Regina about, when she showed her the pictures and be like, that's not the way he ever looked at me, and this face, how he looks at Snow, that's like true love. She kept explaining that to Regina, but you could see Regina was not only I guess annoyed by the fact, like, girl, what are you doing? I don't want you to go. You have to be with Charming so he can be with Snow White. They can have a happy ending. I personally also thought, I don't know, it kind of reminded me, in a different way, of course, with Regina and Henry and Emma, especially that scene where Regina gave a gift to Henry, and he was like, why are you giving me something? And she's, because I love you, just because. And he wasn't as enthusiastic about it, and you could see that she was very hurt when he said that, he wants to see Emma more. She really, I mean, it has been said, she has said herself, she has said it herself, oops, sorry about that she considers herself to be Henry's true and only mom. She doesn't want to acknowledge that Emma is also Henry's mom. She can't stand the fact that Henry considers Emma to be his real mom, and that Henry doesn't believe that she does care about him. So it must really, really, really suck for her to, whenever she sees Henry and Emma together, especially when we found out that all this time she had Sydney following them and taking all the speeches of them. The way that she sees how happy he is whenever he's with Emma, the way he looks at Emma, they're just so cute together. There's such this very cute friendship. Even I mean I know they're mom or son, but they have this very cute friendship. Not that both of those things are inclusive of each other. I mean, my mom was my best friend. But it must really, really, to see that every time you see those pictures, you can't deny that fact that he really sees Emma. Emma is, she can't, why is my English so bad? I mean, I think you know what I'm trying to say. So I feel like she was making that parallel herself. And then we also had that disturbing ending, which I'm still, like, not 100% sure about that. I assumed that Catherine would either be dead, was hoping not, or she will be unconscious in the car. But when Frederick opened the car, there was no one there. There was no one in the car, no Catherine. And at the same time, we see Regina very creepily smiling. I'm like, okay, Regina, are you just creepily smiling because you were able to burn the letter and you know that she's going to get in an accident? Or are you also creepily smiling because you made her vanish? Like, I'm really not sure about this. Did Regina made her vanish? Am I supposed to know that? Or not? Or is this something else that happened? Something that isn't supposed to happen because of the whole, Emma is being a Storybrooke thing. So I am curious about finding more about that. But yeah, definitely messed up. Like, writers, can you chill already? So, very good episode. A lot of great scenes. Also, sucked to see Snow White being as sad as she is. I really hope, very quickly we're going to see everyone happy. you know, have the happy ending. But yeah, we can't really do that. I mean, there are multiple seasons. I don't think it's gonna be that simple. Yeah, I think that's kind of it. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.